Hey everyone, and today is the second part of our Battle Royale game tutorial series on Scratch. Now in this part 2, we will be making the bullet and have the player shoot with his gun, as well as making him reload his gun when his ammo finishes. Alright, so that is what we were going to do this episode. Alright, so before we start, you need a set of requirements before you start this project. The first requirement is in the player sprite, you need to make 9 new costumes. The first one is called Pistol Fire, where he's firing his pistol, so you have to make it look like he's firing his pistol. The third one, well, you need to make an animation. I made 8 frames. I made an animation of him reloading his gun. So he does this and just reloads his gun. Alright? Takes the magazine, puts it back in. Yeah. Now look, if you are not very good at making art or good at making animations, then I have made a project that I've posted on my profile on Scratch. The link will be in the description below, that contains all the art and all the animations for this project. So all you need to do is click the link in the description, get the art, pull it into your game, and you have my art. It's simple as that. You just need to put it in your backpack. You see, you need to put it in your backpack. You open the backpack and you drag the thing inside, and yeah, you just drag it back in, and then you have my art. Alright? So, now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's continue. You need another sprite named Bullet. Nothing in it yet. Alright, so I just drew a bullet, but I'll teach you how to make one accurately later. Alright, so you just need a bullet. Then you need to go to ammo. Okay, you need to make a sprite named Ammo. Alright, in this Ammo sprite, you need to go to its costumes and you make 10 costumes. Each one having its own number. It has to be named its own number. Going like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Alright? Not 10, 0. Alright? So that is what you need to do. Alright? And remember, the costume name has to be the number. Oh, yeah, the number. Yeah. Alright? Then the last one is just a sprite named Ammo Icon. This sprite is, well, you need to make something that looks like ammo, like an ammo icon. That's it. Alright, without further ado, let's get on with the tutorial. Alright, so the first thing we want to do in our tutorial is we want to make some variables that we will use in this tutorial and the tutorials later. Alright, so let's make a variable. First, it's for all sprites. This one is called ammo. Alright, click OK for all sprites. The next one is called bullet speed. Bullet speed, the speed of the bullet, so for all sprites. Click OK. Next, make another variable, and that one will be called pistol fire rate. Pistol fire rate. Alright, for all sprites as well. Then the last one is named player gun. As well, it is for all sprites. Player gun for all sprites as well. Alright, click OK. Now you have all these variables that we will use in this tutorial. Alright, next, we want to set these variables to what they need to be set to. So, don't change the scroll X and scroll Y, keep it the same. Get the set, and set the ammo to 12. I think the ammo should be 12 for a pistol. Alright, because later in the series we'll be adding more guns that have bigger ammo and so on. Alright, so the ammo will be 12 for the pistol. Then you need to set player gun, set player gun to pistol. Alright, name it pistol. Pistol. Alright, then set your pistol fire rate to 0.3. I think 0.3 is a reasonable fire rate for a pistol. So I'm going to set it as 0.3. Alright, now that we've set all of our variables, we are going to do our first script. Alright, so our first script is we're going to go down here and we're going to make a script for duplicating the bullet. Alright, so let's start. Alright, now we just need a when flag clicked. Then we need a show block. Then a forever loop, an if statement, and put a mouse down. See this mouse down in the sensing section? Put that in the if statement, if mouse down. Then get another if and put that if inside this if. If get a equals in the operators, put the equals inside the if, alright, inside this if. Alright, equals, go to variables, get a player gun equals pistol. Alright, make sure that you write the way you wrote pistol here has to be the exact same way you wrote pistol here. Alright, because variables are like data. They can't just, like, if I make this capital, then our scripts won't work. Alright, so you need to write it the exact same way you did in the other one. Alright, if player gun equals pistol, then go to control, create clone of myself, but instead of creating a clone of yourself, create a clone of the bullet. Alright, that's all we need for now. Now we're gonna go into the bullets. So to draw the bullet, I have a very easy way to get the bullet to come out of the gun instead of like positioning it with some scripts and stuff. No, we're just gonna do a really simple way, is to go to the player, select his pistol costume, then drag the pistol costume into the bullet sprite. Now you may be wondering, why do we have this in the bullet sprite? We're going to draw a pistol here. So you have to draw the pistol coming out of the gun, of course. Like, well, what else would you do? Alright, so we're just gonna draw a simple pistol, just a yellow square, a bullet, sorry about that, a bullet, a simple bullet, sorry, bullet. Alright, so I think that color is good. Just gonna do that, and we're just gonna do that. So let's show our bullet, right? So just gonna do that and make a pointy tip to it, and yeah, that's our bullet. Alright, so I'm gonna go back into the code, and now we're gonna do some code for the bullet. Alright, so before we do that, we have to, of course, delete the player and leave the bullet. Just delete the player in the costume of the bullet. Alright, do not delete the bullet. Alright, so now the bullet will come directly out of the player's gun. Another thing to notice as well, another thing to keep note of is, you see, I made the size 270 for the bullet. This is the exact same size as the player. So make sure the size of your pistol and the size of your player is the same. And if you're wondering why it's 270, why is it so big, is because I designed the player small. So that's why it's so big. Alright, so let's get back. Alright, so our first script is we're going to get a when flag clicked, a looks hide, not a show, a hide, go to variables, get the set block, set bullet speed, yes, set bullet speed to 0, alright, keep it at that. Then go to the controls and get a when I start as a clone, alright, in the control, when I start as a clone, switch costume to pistol, alright, because in the bullet we also have a pistol costume, alright. Let me just change the pistol to be pistol, not pistol 2. Alright, switch costume to pistol, go to front layer, right? Go to player, and how we're gonna do that is we're gonna go to the motion, and then you'll see this go to random position block. Drag that here and change the random position to player. Alright, then get a looks show, then a point towards mouse pointer in the motion section. Point towards mouse pointer. Then get a if statement in the controls, a if statement, drag that there, then get a equals, just like we did in the player, equals, get the player gun in the variables, and if player gun equals pistol, again you need to write it in the exact same way you wrote it in the player sprite. So if player gun equals pistol, then we're just gonna get the go to player block again, put that in there, and then switch costume to pistol again, switch costume to pistol, then point in direction of player. How are we going to do that? Well, we're gonna go into the motion, we're going to go and pick this block, point in direction 90 degrees, put that there. Then we're going to go to sensing, and we're going to go down, and you'll find this block called backdrop of stage, put that there. Then change the stage to player, and change the X position when it will turn to X position. Change that into direction. So now you have point in direction of player. Then set the bullet speed to 10, because I feel that the bullet should be, for a pistol, it should be 10. Alright? Bullet speed to 10. Set bullet speed to 10. Next, we're gonna get a repeat until. A repeat until block. Right in the control section. Repeat until touching edge. In the sensing section, touching edge. Repeat until touching edge, then move 10 steps. But instead of 10 steps, we're gonna put bullet speed steps. Alright, bullet speed. Now, if you're wondering why we're doing bullet speed, is because later on in the series we're going to make new guns, and we can't just, so instead of changing the steps every time, we're just gonna change the bullet speed variable every time. Alright? So move bullet speed steps, then go to the control and get the delete this clone block, and there you go. You have your script for the bullet. Okay? Now if we play the game, when we click, we shoot a bullet. But as you see, it is not waiting. It is just like a line. There is no wait time between each bullet. It's just shooting like a line. It's crazy. So to fix that problem, we're gonna go into the player. Alright? So when we go into the player, what we need to do is we need to get a change in the variables. Change ammo by -1. Alright, this will help us out later. Switch costume to pistol fire. Pistol fire. Alright, switch costume to pistol fire. Wait. Alright, you see the wait seconds block? Wait 1 seconds block and the control. Put that there. And in the 1 seconds space, put pistol fire rate there. Pistol fire rate. Alright. Then get a looks and then go to switch costume and change that. The pistol reload 8, change it to pistol only. Alright? Pistol only. So switch costume to pistol fire. Wait pistol fire rate seconds. Switch costume to pistol. Then get a control. Go to control and grab a wait until. Wait until. Go to operators. Not mouse down. Right? So why I'm doing this is because when you play any game, when you have a pistol, you need to click multiple times to shoot the pistol. It's not automatic. So that's why we're gonna put the wait until not mouse down. So now if we play the game, it should be fixed, and now you can you can play and you can shoot the gun. Very nice, very good. And does the little animation, it switches to the pistol fire. So now we've done the bullet. What we need to do now is the ammo. Alright, we need to do the ammo. So, moving on to the ammo, we're going to make a new variable. This variable is going to be the number icon, or the hashtag, which you can access by just doing Shift and clicking 3 on your keyboard. Alright, so after that, you're going to do for this sprite only, not for all sprites, for this sprite only, alright? Click OK. Alright, so now that we're there, we're going to get a when flag clicked. We're going to go to variables and set hashtag to 1. Then we're going to go to control, repeat 10 times, alright, leave it at 10 times. Go to create clone of myself, get that. Don't change it to anything else, just myself. And then go to variables, get a change, leave it at the hashtag, change hashtag by 1. Then go to looks and hide. Right, now that we've done that, we're going to go and get another when flag clicked, and we're going to go to looks and get a hide. When flag clicked, hide. Alright, and we're going to get another when flag clicked, and set ammo to 12. Alright, we're going to set ammo to 12, like we did in the player. Set ammo to 12. Alright? Alright, so we're going to go to the control and get a when I start as a clone. Alright, when I start as a clone, go to looks, grab a show, then grab in the motion, point in direction, 90 degrees. Then, for me, I set my numbers to 75% size, because I drew my numbers pretty big. That's why I set my numbers to 75% size. So, for me, I'm going to go to looks and set my size to 75%. Okay? So, you set your size depending on how large you drew your numbers. Alright? Next, we're going to go to control and grab a forever loop. Alright? Then we're going to get a looks show. And then a go to front layer. Also in the looks. Then we're going to get a go to XY block in the motion. Go to XY. Then get a minus in the operators. A minus in the operators. Alright? Then, for me, I set my numbers, I want them to be here on the up-hand corner of the screen. So I set my position to -175, 140. Now, if you want to copy me, of course you can. Alright? So, if you want to make your own position, then you can do that. But for me, I chose this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave this at 140 because that's my Y. Then in the minus, we're going to get a times in the first slot of the minus. Alright? So now in the first slot of the times, we're going to go to variables and get the hashtag. Put that in there. Hashtag times 15. Yes, hashtag times 15 minus 160. Okay? Because 160 plus 15 equals, well, it equals to 175. But now it's negative 175. That's why it's a minus. Alright? So now we're going to go into control, get a if-else statement, and if, and then go to operators and get the less than block, less than, you see this one, the less than, alright? if the length of ammo. Now, if you're wondering what the length of ammo is, in the operators, there's this block called length of apple. Put that in there, and instead of apple, go to variables and put ammo. Alright, put the variable ammo. If length of ammo less than hashtag. Alright, you're gonna go to the variables and put the hashtag. Then looks hide else show, and then switch costume to letter. Now letter is found in the operators, so there's this other block called letter 1 of apple, so you're gonna put that in the switch costume to letter hashtag of ammo. Alright, letter hashtag of ammo. Alright, now we're almost done with our tutorial here. What we need to do is we need to go into the ammo icon. You have to position the ammo icon next to the ammo number. Alright, so you position it next to that, and we're just gonna make it really simple script. When flag clicked, looks show, go to the position that you want it to go to. In my case, that's next to the ammo, and you should do that. Alright, and then forever loop, go to front layer. That's it. Alright, so now, if we play our game, we have 12 ammo, and every time we shoot, the ammo finishes. So this is based on our ammo. Alright? Now the final thing we're gonna do for our tutorial today is we're gonna make the reload animation. Alright, we're gonna make the reload animation. Okay? So to do this, you're going to need to go to the control, get a if statement. If, then get a less than block in the operators. If ammo is less than 1, then switch costume to pistol reload 1. Switch costume to pistol reload 1. Then repeat 7 times. Get the repeat block in the control and change the 10 to 7, because we already switched our costume to pistol reload 1, and there's only 7 costumes left in my animation. So I'm going to go repeat 7 times. Wait 0.05 seconds, because I feel that is a good amount of seconds for the animation. 0.05 seconds. Next costume in the looks next costume. Then set ammo in the variables. Set ammo to 12, so it reloads the ammo. When it's 0, it goes back to 12 after the animation. And the last thing, switch costume to pistol. So now we have finished our part 2 for this tutorial series, and now if you followed everything correctly, your game should look like this. You can shoot and bullets come out, and you need to click multiple times to shoot a bullet. Then when you run out of ammo, an animation plays to reload your ammo, and you have a ammo counter here. So that is all for our tutorial today. Hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.